Now Matt Gaetz has pulled out from his attorney general position that Trump gave him due to some accused bad stuff going on with him. Basically, for those who are unaware, Matt Gaetz was accused of bad stuff, and the FBI did a report on him. Gaetz was not found with any charges that they can file against him to bring him to some sort of criminal prosecution, but he resigned due to the Dems attacking and basically asking for the FBI to release the report. People like Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said that she was going to destroy the Republicans with information and dirt that she has if they didn't stop the Matt Gaetz stuff. Matt Gaetz is being accused of harming young people. I thought Marjorie Taylor Greene was so against trans people because they're harming young people. They're grooming people. Where is that fire? Where's that vigor for the groomers, the PDFs? If we lived in a regular world, a normal, sane world, Marjorie Taylor Greene would have been kicked out with pitchforks and fires on sticks. Because this is what monsters do. If you have misconduct against anybody, you should be held accountable. But Republicans are like, well, if you're a Dem, that's fine. If you're a Republican, whoopsie. They don't care. When they talk about trans people, they don't care. When they talk about the school is grooming your children, they don't care. Marjorie Taylor Greene and many of her ilk voted for a criminal liable rapist. And what's even crazy is these accusations were made well aware before Trump made this pick, and he still made this pick. Even though Matt Gaetz has stepped down, Trump made a pick on this guy because, they're twinning on how hard they love bad stuff? I just don't know what to tell you. I don't like the world that we live in where Republicans get this pass. Tim Walz on the debate stage was being grilled about something he did 30 years ago while he was in China. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance was being pressed for if he would overturn the election because he didn't like it. And we just moved on after he said, maybe. We are babying the Republicans. That doesn't work on these sickos. If we lived in a sane world, maybe we grade Republicans and Trump on a curve because we like them is so sickening. But when I hear people like Ben Shapiro say he grades Trump on a curve.
We're not grading presidents on a curve. But then earlier we said we take Biden's rhetoric.
Oh, no, I totally grade Trump. I 100% grade presidents on a curve. Are you kidding? On a curve.
Then I feel like...
I don't treat my 7-year-old the same way that I treat my 9-year-old.
Sure, but I don't like that Obama. It feels like we're treating Donald Trump like a 7-year-old or a 9-year-old.
Like, of course we grade people on curves, but then they don't give that same respect to someone like a Biden. Biden says something really stupid, and they go, oh my God, he's... Meanwhile, Trump does the same thing or even worse, and they just let it slide because they like him. I remember seeing a clip of these people debating about Trump and politics in general, and this lady unironically brought up George Floyd, making fun of Democrats for putting George Floyd on this pedestal. You guys love felons so much, and George Floyd, but when Trump is a felon, what's the difference?
Oh, felons should be able to vote and do all these things. They're like, unless it's Donald Trump, but George Floyd was apparently an amazing person, so. One's
the president, one is some random guy who was killed by police. It's not even fucking comparable. You people have no dignity. Of fucking course we look at George Floyd differently than Trump. I didn't fucking vote for George Floyd. He is not running for the candidacy. When I look at him and say, this poor guy got killed by police, we should really talk about police brutality. You idiots here, Trump felon too. Trump good felon. George Floyd bad. We can't work as humans if we're just living on different planets. I just don't know how else to put this.